Hi, I'm Sherri Slayton. I'm an Executive Vice President for Alliance Bank of Arizona here in Flagstaff. I graduated from the Franke College of Business in 1985 with a degree in finance, and I'm on the National Advisory Board. Good writing skills in the banking industry is very important. We do a lot of communicating for customers in written format, and these written reports are viewed by senior management, by our loan committee, and by auditors who come in to read our loan files. And so they need to be clear, succinct, without grammatical errors, and do a very good job of communicating complex issues. Writing skills are so important that we generally give people a writing test before they come to work for us. And that may start with looking at their resume or cover letter. They made it to a final candidate type process. We would give them a writing skill test because we need them to be able to communicate both within the bank and with outside customers properly and professionally. And that reflects on our image as a company, and it reflects on the employee's image and how they're viewed by both customers and other people inside the workplace. Every college student needs to embrace the idea that they need to learn to write well. I think every business student, when they leave the College of Business, is going to be in a position where they're going to have to write. So I think you just need to embrace the idea that this is something you're going to have to do. And if you don't like it or you're not that good at it, it's something you need to work on, just like your professional appearance or your ability to show up on time or work well in groups. These are all skills that employers are going to want. And so you need to figure out a way through spell check or word check every single document. Secondly, it's good if you get another person to read what you've written, because often if you've spent so much time with it, you can't spot your own errors. And that happens so often. And getting a fresh set of eyes to proofread or copy read your writing is also important. And then the Business Communication Center is another good way to get some help with that. There's a big difference between communicating with your friends and family members through text messaging or even email or Facebook posting and communicating professionally in the workplace. And those two things must be distinguished. In my business, my rule is you communicate professionally when you're at work, and you can communicate casually elsewhere, but never mix the two. I think that you are judged in many ways by what you write, because often that's the only interaction you have with a supplier, a vendor, a customer, or an auditor, or some kind of a resource on your team. And often that may be the only way they ever communicate with you is through writing. And so your entire image with that customer and your credibility becomes a function of how they view your ability to communicate with them in writing. And so I would say that for any professional, it's critically important to be able to do that.